Today I'm finally soloing the Piper Turbo Aero 3. A quick 3 laps in the pattern, and I've earned my complex endorsement. There's some weather approaching, but I'm sure I can beat it. No problem.
Wow, look at that storm system. Gotta beat that.
How did that weather look out there to the west?
It's a wall of snow, but it's not quite at the towers on the hill yet.
That snowstorm was closer than I thought. I pushed it because I wanted this complex solo done, and I needed that last lap. But I got caught by surprise here, and that's never a good feeling in the air. It turned out alright, but it was a humbling experience, and it taught me to set a wider margin of safety around weather.
Oof, that'll be a lesson.
So I've been doing my complex training for the last few months in a Piper Turbo Aero 3. It's faster, heavier, and has more systems to manage than a Cessna 172. A complex aircraft is defined as having a retractable landing gear, variable pitch propeller, and adjustable flaps, so there's more to manage on takeoff and landing. The Piper Turbo Aero also has a turbocharged engine with 200 horsepower, so each phase of flight occurs much more quickly. It took about 15 flight hours to get ready for solo, and you can see more training footage in the last video. I'll put a link in the description. The last phase of training for any endorsement is a solo. I earned my first solo endorsement in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk a few months previous, in October. A solo involves 3 laps in the traffic pattern on a particularly calm weather day. You're never sure ahead of time if today will be the day, and you often arrive ready to go several times before it happens. Unfortunately, weather in the northeastern United States is often disagreeable, and my complex solo had been canceled several times due to poor weather. Looking at the forecast on this January day, we saw perfectly calm winds and good visibility. But we'd have to get started early to beat the snowstorm approaching from the west. Our home airport doesn't report a forecast, so today we relied primarily on Allentown, knowing that the snow would arrive there first. It's about 30 miles to the west, and a pre-takeoff check showed the snow hadn't arrived there yet.
Feel good to go for solo now?
I'm feeling good. Confident but not cocky.
Okay, there's your solo endorsement. 3 trips around the pattern.
3 laps in the pattern.
Wind 210 at 6, visibility 10.
Straighten out that nose wheel. 40 inches. Takeoff power set. Temp and pressure are in the green. Airspeed's coming alive. There's 70. Rotate. Positive rate, negative runway gears coming up. Pitch for 96. Gears up and indicating. 300 feet above, flaps coming out. Pulling back on that power. Blairstown traffic, arrows turning left cross. Wind 425 Blairstown. Looking for traffic, continuing the climb, 96. 200 feet to go, no more than 30 degrees. Alright, 1400. Power to 20 inches. Blairstown traffic, arrows turning left, downwind for 25 Blairstown. Carb heat and gums, carb heat does not apply. Gas is on the right tank, undercarriage, speed checks, gears coming down. Mixture prop, pull forward. 1, 2, 3 green, gear checks. Alright, we're a beam, flaps 10. Power to 18. Descending out of the pattern. Blairstown traffic, arrows turning left base for 25 Blairstown. A little bit high, that's okay. No more than 30 degrees. Wing level, speed checks, flaps 20. Blairstown traffic, arrows turning final for 25 Blairstown. Looking good, a little bit high, it's alright. Pulling out some power. Left full. Looking for 75. Gear checks. Heels to the floor. A little bit high, taking out that power. Walking it out. Feels good. Looks like there's some dogs and a family right below the runway, so no pressure there. Takeoff power set. Temp and pressure in the green. There's 70. Rotate. Nice and gentle. Gears up and indicating. Taking out some of that power. Back to 33.
Here comes that snow. Real life visibility is a little better than the GoPro shows, but it's getting closer and I'm definitely not aware of how fast it's moving.
Wow, look at that storm system. To the west. Gotta beat that. But let's stay focused. Wings level possible. Gear checks. A little gusty. 80's fine with me. All the way to idle. That was nice. Blairstown traffic, arrows clear the runway, Blairstown.
40 Hotel, how did that weather look out there to the west?
It's a wall of snow, but it's not quite at the towers on the hill yet.
You guys enough weather left for it?
Let's take a minute to go over my strategy for remaining safe and legal with approaching weather. On each lap, I was looking for 2 prominent landmarks to estimate visibility. My first landmark was the Delaware Water Gap, about 6 miles away. It was only visible from the air, so I had to spot it on the departure leg. As a student pilot, my solo endorsement carried a restriction of 6 miles visibility, so if I could see the gap, I was compliant. My second landmark was a transmission line tower in the departure path of the runway. It's a great landmark because it's about 3 miles away, the minimum legal visibility for any pilot flying under visual flight rules, and I can see this tower from the runway. This made it a perfect go, no-go indicator for each takeoff.
You're right. I can still see those towers, so it's not here yet. I can still see the towers. Weather's not here yet. I'll make it.
Okay, and if you have to turn your crosswind just a little early, that's all right too.
Right to that. Heels to the floor. 40 inches. Takeoff power set. 10-bit pressure. Green. Airspeed very much alive. There's 70. Rotate. Nice and gentle. Positive rate, negative runway. Gears coming up.
Can't see the gap too well.
Gears up and indicating. Taking out some power. Flaps down.
Yeah, visibility's getting worse. Better turn early.
Blairstown traffic. Arrows turning left crosswind for 25 Blairstown.
Alright. Visibility's not getting any better. Just keep turning towards downwind. Forget pattern altitude.
Blairstown traffic, arrows turning left, downwind for 25 Blairstown.
This weather's moving faster than I expected, but how much faster? By the time I finish this pattern, will I be able to see the runway? If I can't see it, I'll be instruments only, so standard rate turns, maintain altitude, fly east. We'll land at Aeroflex.
Alright, speed coming out.
The biggest danger now is forgetting something. Run the mnemonics.
Speed checks, gears coming down. Mixture prop. Gears down. Power's out.
Traffic church and left downwind 12 Somerset.
Speed checks, flaps 10.
Okay, don't turn too early. This may be a no-go around landing.
Blairstown traffic, arrows turning left. Base for 25 Blairstown. No more than 30.
Alright,
Wings level plus 25.
I've got the runway made.
Blairstown traffic, arrows turning final for 25 Blairstown.
Okay, this is a no-go around,
Going flaps full now.
so let's configure early.
No more than 30.
Storm might bring gusts, so let's come in a bit fast.
Don't know what the winds are going to do, so keeping that power in. Looks good.
40 Hotel, position.
Short final, looking good.
Biggest danger now is forgetting something. Flaps. Gear down.
Gear checks.
Airspeed, aim point, centerline. Alright, don't worry about finishing with the perfect flare. Just stay stable and use as much runway as we need.
Walking it out.
Be ready for gusts. Light flare, firm landing.
Sporty Hotel's on the ground.
Great job, bring it to the ramp.
Oof. That'll be a lesson.
My big takeaway from today? Steer well clear of weather. If I could do it again, I would have skipped that last lap. Big thanks to Jeff for all the training and the trust. If you live in the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, definitely check out Orlandi Flight Center for training. This video is not sponsored, not produced in association with the flight school, but I really can't recommend it enough. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, post your videos in the comments, hit the notification button, or just check back in a few weeks. There's a lot more footage in the queue.